Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Kaaj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation continues from Suhi Mahalla Panjwa. Ghar ka kaaj na Jani Rura, chhute tande rachyo moda. Guru Arjan Dev Ji, speaking about and contrasting Ghar ka kaaj and chhute tande, between real work and distracting work. The real work is beautiful, but not understood. Ghar ka kaaj na jane rooda. False occupations, rachyo mooda, chuthe tande. So kar, not the physical dwelling so much as one's inner dwelling and the place of consciousness within which the human drama is actually being lived. So the tragedy is that we can be extraordinarily busy on the outside and still fail to understand the deeper Kaaj, the work of one's existence. Chuthe tande is what we get caught up in. Caught up. Not that we shouldn't have those. Job, careers, possessions, relationships, and so on. Misdirected attention is the problem. Jit tu lawe tit tit lagna, ja tu dehe, tera nao japna rahao. Now the tone has changed. The Guru says, Jittu lame tit tit lagna, wherever you engage me, there I become engaged. When you give it, I recollect your name. Jatum dehe, tera nao japna. So having described the human being as lost in chuthe tande, the speaker is not saying, I'll fix myself now. Instead of that is a deeper recognition. What it's saying, jit tu lave tit tit lagna, where consciousness becomes attached, there it goes. And we like to think of ourselves as entirely autonomous agents. And yet our attention is being pulled from the out by desire, by fear, by habit. So even the capacity to return to Nam, to return back to the center, is experienced as a gift. So the prayer should be, wherever life places me, give me the capacity to remember what is ultimately real while I'm there. That is the beginning of remembering Ghar ka Kaaj. Your outer circumstance can change, will change, but no matter what the circumstance, you remember Ghar ka Kaaj. Har ke das har seti rate, Ram rasayan andin mate. To be dyed in the color of the har, of that consciousness, day and night remaining intoxicated. Attention to absorption. This is how Gurmat works. Attention shifts first and then absorption comes later. Siti ratte, a cloth becoming dyed. So first you turn your attention and then you repeatedly return, and eventually that perspective becomes internalized, and that is ratte. And a Rama Rasayan, it intensifies the metaphor. Rasayan is an elixir, something transformative, almost alchemical. So Nam is simply not information, it is transforming. And it intoxicates you day and night. So the real question that we have to ask, what will I become absorbed in? Or what is absorbing me? What is absorbing my attention? बाहां पकड़ प्रभया पे काटे जन्म जन्म के टूटे गांडे. The prab itself takes hold of the arm and pulls one out. What has been broken through a long, long time and countless births is joined together. Baha pakad. taking hold of the arm. So being grasped and pulled out. What is being rescued here? What has been broken through lifetimes, existentially, that is, not necessarily your lifetimes, but this process that continues, this cycle where this rescuing doesn't happen. Naam then begins to melt these fractures. उदर स्वामी प्रभ कृपा तारे नानक दास हर शरण दुआरे. Literally, rescue me, O Master Prabh, extend your grace. Nanak, the servant, Saran Duare, at the doorway of your refuge. So Saran, refuge is where Gurbani always lands, at the doorway. There is no ego here. When you seek shelter, you leave your ego at the door. Har Saran Duare, continuing orientation. So you see what happens is we spend an enormous amount of energy on the outer house, Ghar, while often knowing remarkably little about the inner house, which is actually experiencing all these things. This is Kaaj. So it's not the activity, but the fact that we are so absorbed in fleeting things that we forget we are trying to build something fulfilling and beautiful. So the Sabad is teaching us how to inhabit ordinary life, which is fleeting, we move between things, without losing one's center within it. You have to stay centered. That's the message. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.